Hey guys, welcome to our review of Kamen Rider Geo, episode 42. As always, I'm your host, President Stratos. Here with me today we have...
Cinder Blaze.
Dude, welcome back. Just got done watching this episode and, I don't know, I'm pretty underwhelmed. I wasn't looking forward to much this episode, and it kind of, I don't know, it was fine.
Yeah, coming off from like last week's episode, the one thing I was looking forward to was something that was in the preview where Schwartz reveals that, Tsukiyomi is his younger sister. And that's something that we saw in previous episodes, and we're like, finally, maybe we'll know what he's trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
But that was literally the last scene of this episode. And it's like, that we already knew that from last week. Like, why didn't you expand on... It was so dumb. And that's because they were filling the rest of the time with stupid fights with another GO2.
Yeah. Well,
that name is already redundant. But man, are these fights and scenes redundant as well.
I mean, look, as much as I hate on the Gates and Sogo stuff happening just again, because I'm tired of it. You did say something in the watch along that really resonated with me. I think it was like, why is Sogo so good? I hate his show, or something like that. You're like,
or why is this? Why? Like, I like Sogo, but like I hate his show is so shit.
Yeah, because Sogo consistently has been a lot of fun. And even in this episode, there were still moments I enjoyed him. It's rough to see him sort of struggle with, like, so what I think, what initially made him Omageo was the lack of friends, and then he had friends, and now the whole world is turned on him, sort of. And I like playing with that angle and how Decade taunted him about it and his ambitions, but then that just got thrown out of the window. We didn't really get to do much with it. We tried to build up the Gates and Sogo relationship again, but like it's so tiresome that I don't know. I wasn't too into it, and it was all predicated on like Tsukiyomi giving him the chance and not Gates, because Gates would have executed him twice.
Yeah. Actually, that would have been like a Wayne thing. That would have been an interesting take on this. Like, if Gaze was the one who kind of like stopped himself instead of having Tsukiyomi constantly have to stop him.
Yeah.
If like Geo finally made Gaze do it by himself, that would have been, that would have shown like some growth for Sogo as well, because he couldn't do that before.
Right.
But that didn't really happen, so there's no point in really to talk about it too much.
Well, I disagree, because the fact that we had to have Gates' story told to us and let him know that he had grown as a character before he actually decided to grow as a character again, like regrow, that's really annoying. And I feel like just a small change, that tiny alternative, would have made it a lot better, because it's him acting on those, I guess, impulses instead of like anyone else doing it. Gates didn't make the sort of important decisions,
Yeah. Speaking about important decisions, how did you feel about Tsukiyomi just not using her time-stopping powers while running away from two another riders?
They really need to find. You know what? They've dug their hole. Like, they've dug themselves their own hole with that time-stopping power. And these are just the consequences of that. Like, it definitely shouldn't have been a thing that wasn't nerfed in some way at the beginning. And just seeing it and watching it, like, just the way that they can use their powers sometimes and then definitely can't use their powers sometimes. Like, yeah, these are just the consequences of not putting in, I guess, narrative elements that would make that running away scene possible, since they needed that to happen.
Yeah. And like based on some of the stuff that we hear in this preview, now that we kind of know that Schwartz was the one who wanted Geo's powers all along, surprise, surprise.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like if they explain the Time Jacker powers a little bit more in the middle of the series and kind of have it known like, oh, maybe there's something preventing Schwartz from getting the Geo or Commonwealth powers through ordinary methods, and then he's slowly working towards, being put in a state where he could obtain the powers and have the Time Jacker powers. And like that's something that like Geo and the rest of the cast would be kind of fearing and would have like this big threat at the end. But like they're just doing it way too late. We still don't know what the Time Jackers are really capable of or why they exist or what they're just doing. And then Schwartz just like creates another one this episode. Like we need another one. I'm fine that it's at the end because he's like a entertaining character. But
yeah. Like
it's just like why? And then we have like Aura just like, man, why am I here? Why am I doing this? Like,
yeah, if you were really annoyed, you'd be gone by now.
It's just like with all the other like flaws of the Time Jackers as a whole, and then like hearing her say shit like that just pisses me off so much. Like I've just had it with her character at this point. Like at least like the other Time Jacker is just like kind of being wary because he knows like Schwartz is up to something.
Yeah.
But this one is just kind of like just complaining all the time.
Yeah, not into it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm only kind of looking forward to next week because I know kind of what's going to be in the preview for the week after that, and I'm really excited for that. And that's it. That's all. I'm looking forward to the next episode. You haven't convinced me enough about this arc. This is a really dumb arc. I don't like it. Alex, do you have anything else you wanted to say about this episode?
Hopefully it will be the end of this arc.
Okay, guys, thanks for watching. If you like this episode, hit that like button and subscribe if you want to hear more from us each week. Tell us in the comments down below what you thought about this episode, and the watch along goes up at the same time as this, so go ahead and check that out. Also, if you watch this video all the way through, you must like Kamen Rider, and if you do, I broke down all of the news that I could find for Kamen Rider 01 on this channel, and the playlist to all that news is at the end of this video, so go ahead and check that out. Guys, thanks for watching. Keep it juicy.
Yep. See ya.
We didn't talk about Build running into that barrel.
Oh my god. That was the best part of the episode. I need to go watch that part again. Holy shit. That was...
Yeah, I need to see it. I want to know how that all played.